I'm kind of hoping here Austin Eckler falls. Nope, Austin Eckler was just drafted literally immediately after I said that. Figured we would just do one of these, see what happens. A little bit of a different show, but we're drafting live. I'm even live here, not live on YouTube, but I'm recording. So you might be seeing this on YouTube as well. I have the 11th pick, so I'm drafting at the turn. I have my custom rankings here loaded into Underdog, so I'm kind of hoping here Austin Eckler falls. Nope, Austin Eckler was just drafted literally immediately after I said that. Cool, great. All right. I have Jonathan Taylor ranked higher. I know his ADP is lower. I think I can get away with CeeDee Lamb here, and then I can take Taylor on the turn. Devontae Adams, Amon-Ra St. Brown. All right, I'm going to go Taylor here. Stick to my rankings. All right, so I start with CeeDee Lamb at the 111, Jonathan Taylor at the 22. That's really one of the benefits here of uploading your own rankings. You can see your own rankings compared to the ADP. If you do enough of these drafts, you can start to know where players go. That was a classic case of I don't just blindly follow the rankings. I play the draft board as well. I know that Taylor's going to be there, so I can take CeeDee Lamb. If I didn't take Lamb, he would have been drafted. Lamar Jackson's still on the board. I could go Amari Cooper. I could go Deebo Samuel. I think I'll go Deebo and then either Cooper or Hopkins, whichever one of them ends up falling to me. All right, Cooper goes. So I'll go Hopkins. I would have rather had Cooper, but it is what it is. All right, so nearly my turn again. It looks like I'm going to have a lot of running backs to choose from, but I honestly don't really want to take one here. I think Marquise Brown. I've been drafting a ton of Marquise Brown. He was a top 10 fantasy wide receiver last year without DeAndre Hopkins. I already have Deebo, so I'll go Kittle, and I'll start to get the San Francisco stack. I think this is lining up for me to take Brock Purdy later in the draft. I do think it's going to end up being Brock Purdy, and he's essentially free in drafts. So these San Francisco stacks are not very expensive. So I'm going to go Kittle here. We'll do a hero RB build with this, with Jonathan Taylor as my hero RB. I'll probably go running back in the next round. Although I do, oh my gosh, I cannot believe Kittle just went. Oh, I was not expecting Kittle to go. And I spent that whole time talking and I have zero backup plan. I'll go with Kyle Pitts. I didn't want to do it. I wanted Kittle. If I go RB here, I'm really punting on quarterback quite a bit. I'm going to have to hope Dak is still there. The following turn, his ADP is 100, 101. I don't draft again until 107. All right, I'm up in 2 picks. So Dak would have to really slip in ADP in order for me to get him. I could go the really cheap QB route though. All right, so I can at least get Rashad White, and then hopefully I can get Pacheco on the following turn. If he gets taken, I'll take Dalvin Cook. David Montgomery's fine. James Conner's fine. Javonte Williams I really like. I was talking with Chris Meany from FTN about how much we both like Javonte Williams and are a bit surprised. I actually probably should bump him up my rankings. All right, so he takes Cook. I'll take Pacheco. Totally fine with that. Those were kind of my 2 targets on that turn. I mean, I could even go Desmond Ridder really late in the draft. I could, if Dak gets drafted, I probably will really punt on quarterback, and I'll go with 3 quarterbacks. I'll go with Brock Purdy. I'll go with Kyler Murray, and I'll go with Desmond Ridder. I'll get 3 stacks on the team by doing that. If I take Dak, I still might end up taking 3 quarterbacks, but I think I can get away with 2. Really like Jacoby Myers. I'll probably get the Las Vegas Colts Week 17 stack here with Myers at the 10th pick. All right, I get Dak. That's great. We get the Dak and CeeDee Lamb stack. And then hopefully Jacoby Myers doesn't go here. Going a little bit further down my rankings here to get Myers. I'm drafting him 10 picks before his ADP. He won't be there by the next time I draft. But I'm liking Myers, thinking he looks like a good fit here. I'm a little tempted to take Jared Goff. I don't have any Lions on my team right now, but I could take Sam Laporta a little bit later in the draft. The guy at the turn already has 4 running backs. I think I'm going to take Jared Goff, and then I'll get Henry Miller or Jalen Warren on the next turn here. And then hopefully I get, one of my targets like Tyler Loechner at running back on the following turn. So the guy at the turn takes Rondale Moore and Jonathan Mingo. So I'll take Kendre Miller here. We're in the 12th round though, so we're really not shooting at sure things right now. Sam Laporta, if I want him, I have to take him at my next turn. I'm one pick away. Sam Laporta is still there. Tyler Loechner is still there. Tyler Loechner is no longer there. Got picked right before me. This literally has happened like 5 times in this draft. I'll go Laporta. I think there's a chance Gainwell will still be there at my next turn. And I could take like DJ Chark here. Can I get away with, on this team, can I get away with just 2 quarterbacks? Can I get away with just Dak and just Jared Goff? I think they're both top 10 fantasy quarterbacks last year. Can I get away with just Kyle Pitts and Sam Laporta? I don't think so. And I don't necessarily think that's so much of a Kyle Pitts thing, as Sam Laporta is just a rookie. It's sometimes really hard for rookie tight ends to make a splash. I could take Jawan Johnson. He'll catch touchdowns. Dawson Knox will catch touchdowns. Mike Gesicki's got some good news about him coming out of camp. Wow. All right, so Dawson Knox will be my 3rd tight end. The running backs that I wanted really dried up pretty quick for my 5th running back. None of them made it to me, so I'll go a 2-5-8-3 build or a 2-6-7-3 build. All right, Jeff Wilson and Ezekiel Elliott never feels good towards the end of the draft, does it? I think I'll go Zeke. I do think he'll end up on a team. We'll see if he can end up in some goal line role or something. All right, I think I might want to do a 6th running back. All right, so Pierre Strong's here. I'll take him. And then I have 3 wide receivers queued up. All right, so I will get downs, and that'll close out this team. Final squad: quarterback, Dak Prescott and Jared Goff, who will be battling each other in week 17. At running back, I went hero RB with Jonathan Taylor in the early 2nd round. I have Jonathan Taylor, Rachaad White, Isaiah Pacheco, Kendre Miller, Ezekiel Elliott, and Pierre Strong. At wide receiver, I have CeeDee Lamb, Deebo Samuel, DeAndre Hopkins, Marquise Brown, Jacoby Myers, DJ Chark, Josh Downs. And at tight end, I have Kyle Pitts, Sam Laporta, and Dawson Knox. I have some stacks. I have the Dallas. I have Dak Prescott to CeeDee Lamb. I have some week 17 stacks here with Dallas versus Detroit and Indianapolis versus Las Vegas. I hit a couple of nice RB targets that I like to target: Rachaad White and Isaiah Pacheco when I went with this hero RB build. Overall, I think this is a pretty solid team. I got sniped a lot, so I had to work on my toes pretty quickly with this team. But that's what happens when you're doing these live drafts. I honestly, I do a lot of slow drafts. So you get a lot more time to think if you get sniped on your picks. But hopefully this was an interesting episode. Hopefully this was fun to watch. You could kind of see my thought process and how I think through these live drafts and building rosters that work together and make sense, and thinking through roster construction, how many players I need at each position, and why I need to fill it out that way. All right, I think that's going to do it for this. Thank you for listening. As always, tune in. Go check out ftnfantasy.com. Like I said, use code PEACHES. You will save 20% on any FTN subscription, not just on FTN Fantasy. You can use code PEACHES on FTN Daily and FTN Bets. And I'll catch you next time.